again, it was really just you guys doing your own version of what you heard. Like all music, you hear something, you inspired, and you do your own way. You have your own way of doing it.
They just didn't know what I was doing. That's all.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a little small. We had a club in the community in right near Compton, and we were just doing shit, man, just to keep the club packed.
Tell us about Eve After Dark.
Eve After Dark, man, was a phenomenon in my life, dude. I never thought I'd own a club at 22 years old. My dad came out to Alpine Village. No, my dad caught me with some money. Okay, he came by my house one day. His house, my house was his house technically. You know, my mom split up. My mom passed. I moved into her house. I'm 19 years old. I moved into her house. I'm staying there. He come by and check on me from time to time. It's his pet. He got keys. So at one point he came by the house right after Alpine Village. It was Saturday morning. And I'm sitting on the bed counting money. He like, nigga, where you get all the money from? It looked like a lot of money. It was about $400-500, you know?
Yeah.
Five, okay? So it looked like I just did some major shit. And my old man always had a disdain for drug dealers. And he thought, because everybody in my neighborhood sold drugs. Everybody did. And I never did. And all of them tell you, I never did. That was a hustle, because I had a different hustle. But he thought I'd start selling drugs. He told me I would beat your ass and turn you in myself, okay, if I catch you selling drugs. Nah, man, I ain't selling no drugs. I'm over at Alpine Village. And he knew where Alpine Village was. We passed by it every week, going to cut lawns in Torrance. So he came by my next event and saw that we had a great night, kicking ass. He got excited. Hey, man, damn, you got something going on good here. And he asked me about the numbers. I told him we paying how much for one night?
Mm-hmm.
In Alpine Village with like 2 months, might have been 3 months rent of his house. Okay. My old man's his house note, $185. Okay. Yeah. $185 a month. Okay. And I'm paying $600-700 for one night. Niggas, he just like, he don't understand it. So yeah, there you go. Yeah,
you see it.
I see it.
The Alpine Village. And back in the day, it had that fake snow on the top back in the day.
Yeah. Now that right there is the new version. That's a side of it. But yeah, we started that, dude. And my man came by there and saw it, and his partner had just built a second story to his nightclub. It was a banquet hall. Mm-hmm. He took me to the meeting. And I'm going up there with the intentions and thinking that I'm just going, rent this club every 2 weeks like I'm doing Alpine Village. Mm. And these two old dudes sitting up there, they just start drinking. I ain't drank nothing. They drinking and talking shit. And the old man finally says, hey, I tell you what. If you want it, you got it. But the deal is I want $300 a night, Friday and Saturday. And you got to take it every weekend. Huh?
Oh.
But when the deal sounds crazy as shit at first, it sounds, oh my God, that's $2,400 a month. But shit, we doing that one night at Alpine. Mm. I got 8 nights to do that. I got 8 nights. And you see, when the deal first came to me, it was like, God damn, that's a lot of money. $2,400 a month. And he said, give it to me every week. He didn't put that kind of pressure on me. Give it to me every week when you got it. Okay, drop it to me on Monday. You ain't got to pay it up front. So I can go out here, hang my posters, pass out my flyers, do 2 parties, and bring you $600 on Monday morning. That was the deal. And with no money, no first and last, no credit checks, no paperwork, no contract. I ain't got a contract. I left Eve After Dark in 2019. I didn't stay there the whole time, but I was in and out of there for 40 years. I never had a contract. We never signed a contract. We just the old man and I had a great understanding. My old man told me when I first walked up them steps, I walked in that man's office, he said, I can get you in, I can't keep you in. And me and the old man hit it off. Him and my daddy is partners. Mm-hmm. Him and my daddy is partners. They drinking buddies.
Yeah.
But he looked out for me. He gave me a ton of game, man. Dude, my last job was 3 weeks before I met him. And I ain't never worked again, dude. I never had a job again. I've had contracts. I ain't never punched another clock again because that old man taught me how to hustle, how to stay, I had to stay job free. Because he did it. Real estate and nightclubs, and he gave me his nightclub to run. And like I said, until he died in 2019, I ran that joint, man. Yeah. I gave my keys to him. He gave them back. Said, you might want to come back. Keep them.
Wow.
That's the kind of relationship we had, man. So, but when I first heard the deal, and I'm in my head, 3 times 4 is 24. Divided by 8, that's 300. Well, shit, I got a capacity is 300. We putting 4, 5 in Alpine every other Friday. Even if I miss, I got a second day to get it back. Let's do it. Okay, it made sense. And it started off slow because you're trying to get kids from Carson, Torrance, and other areas to come to East Hood.
El Segundo and Avalon.
Avalon, El Segundo, baby.
Yeah.
It was a sales pitch, but again, because at Alpine Village, I got a big old sign say Disco Lonzo. I've always been a marketing son of a bitch. So I got my backdrop behind me right now.
Yeah.